Hello everyone, welcome back to Watch That Catitude with me, your friendly cat behaviorist. If you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, now is a good time to do that because we all need to watch that catitude. Cat peeing or pooing outside the litter box, biting your ankles or fingers, destroying the furniture, throwing things off shelf, keeping you up at night. These are only some of the many behavioral issues that your lovely kitty might show. And often simple enough changes, just as making your cat's routine, can almost fix all of these or reduce them. Today we will discuss two things. Number one, why does your cat need a routine and how it helps heaps? And number two, how actually to give your cat that routine. Cats have always been naturally solitary creatures. Over the centuries, they've developed to actually accept being with us when being with other cats, and they have actually reaped the benefits of that. However, deep inside, our kitty is still a solitary creature. That's why our own very social and very outgoing lives as human beings can sometimes be a bit too much for our cats. So in order to make our cats feel at home or comfortable with our ever-changing lives and our ever-changing moods, we need to give them a sort of stability that they can build their lives on. So in order to make them understand our lives and our schedules better, we need to give them their own schedules that revolve around our own routines. Some of the things that can be disturbing to your cats are weekends, weekdays. Why are they different? Why do you have people coming over to your house that your cat doesn't know? Why some days you come late at home and why some days you come early? However, if your cat has a certain routine that is not getting much disturbed by your own lives, they can cope very well with the changes in our lives as well. So now let's move on to how to actually give your cat a routine that they will be happy in and will flourish. Two things make up a routine of the cat. One is the feeding times and second is the play times. Both are very important in a cat's life. So while the cats hunt, they eat, they groom, and then they sleep. And then this cycle repeats when they get up again. Our domestic cats don't hunt anymore, but they still have that instinct and desire inside them to exhibit those natural behaviors. So let's talk about the feeding routine at first. Say you wake up at 7 a.m. every day. This is exactly the time when you're going to feed your cat their first meal of the day, so that they recognize that when you get up is when they get the food. Now, depending on your lifestyle, if you stay at home, work from home, or if you go out and spend a lot of day outside working, you will have to arrange their schedule accordingly. If you have time to play with them in the morning, great, but if you don't, then make sure you leave out some certain toys for them that they can play themselves with, and make sure you have a lot of purchase around the house. So if you are not at home most of the day, my advice is that you buy automatic feeders right away. So before leaving home, put their second meal in the automatic feeders and set them up to somewhere around midday. That's when they'll eat their lunch and the automatic feeder will pop open itself. This way, the cat starts looking forward to doing something in the afternoon and it kind of kills the boredom, and if your cat goes outside, it gives them a reason to come back home. In the evening, now that you've come back home from your work, you are going to feed your cat its third meal so that it looks forward to you coming home. Ideally, this will be right at the time that you eat yourself as well. Doing this also helps with the behavior where cats beg for food or try to steal your food. So if they're eating their meal at the same time as you are, they won't do this. Depending on what your cat wants, you can either make evening times after food cuddle times, or you can play with your cat, or you can do some really nice short training sessions. Right, now in the end, and this is one of the most important things, before sleeping, do play with your cat. Tire them out very well. Again, you can watch my video that tells you how to really tire your cat out, and you'll find some really good tips in it. So once you have played with your cat and you know that your cat has really tired out, give them their last meal of the day. So after that, when they're tired, they'll eat, they'll groom themselves, and they will go to bed. This way they will sleep through the night right when you do, and they won't be waking you up at night or running around making a havoc. Apart from that, make sure your cat has a lot of perches, hiding places, and places to be away from children if you have them, or dogs in your house. Once you make these changes in your cat's life, you will start noticing a great difference in their behavior. Within a few weeks, they'll start looking more satisfied. I assure you, they'll be much more happier, and that would lead to you being much more happier as well. Thanks for watching this episode, and hope I'll see you next week.